the masses. Spread wisdom. Check the system. We are the voice of this generation, the ones who lost our souls. I don't think we lost ourselves, but at times we did lose control. It's time to get it back. We've grown up from the depths of hell before. Now we're on the so-called right track, the position they can ignore. So what we do with this voice we've been given? Spread freedom. What will we do to ignite change and fate the masses? What will we do with our experience untold? Spread wisdom. Now is the time to infiltrate. We are the ones that they lost faith in. Look now how much we've grown. I'm not the one who planted the seed, but I notice people listen to my screams. Imagine what they do for you. Sons and daughters grab hold of the truth. Now we're in a position to lead. Take the reins, make them believe. What will you do with this voice you've been given? Spread freedom. What will you do to ignite change and fate the masses? What will you do with your experience untold? Spread wisdom. Now is the time to infiltrate. Now is the time infiltrate.
Holy shit. That was, yeah. So I'm 9 minutes late, but I'm here. Yeah. So I'm just pulling up you guys' chats right now. I'm super stoked actually. This weekend is the beginning of the holiday season for us. So I want to get on here and just check in with you guys and see what's up and check the comments, take some questions and just hang out for a little bit. Yeah, so this is a new system for us and I totally fucking dropped the ball. It's 8:10. I tried to run it and nothing was connecting. It fucking, yeah, it sucked. So, yeah, I know. But yeah, no. So like the biggest thing that this was all about was one, letting you guys know, do we have 22 days left before this bike is going home with someone? And I know some of you guys were like, "Oh shit, is this the fucking giveaway?" But no, it's in 22 days that we're doing it. And then like, dude, honestly, the biggest thing that I'm super stoked about to talk about is Black Friday. Black Friday is starting tomorrow. Well, actually, tonight at midnight. We're turning everything on. And I'm gonna throw this little fucking thing up on the screen. See if I can get this to work. Woo! Up to 40% off is what we're doing this weekend. And it starts at midnight tonight, 40% off, all tees, everything. And then the rest of the store will be marked down up to 40% off. But yeah, dude, we're super stoked about that. And then don't forget that like we're giving away this fucking bike, which is fucking crazy. Let's see if I can get any of this shit to load. Okay, I'm gonna answer some questions that are in the chat here. What up, Paul? I'm seeing Bako for life. Fucking love the gear from Alaska. Thanks, man. Man, I wish I could pull these up on here. Let's see. Some of the best shirts I've owned. That's sick. Yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, I'll answer whatever. I don't get to do these enough, and I really would like to get to know who you guys are too. Are we accepting work if people are living in the area? We hire every once in a while, but we're not currently hiring right now at all. Brittany, will you guys be adding more women's apparel? We don't plan on it. We've tried in the past, and our demo is just such heavy guys that's just, you know, what we've done. T-Town Moto, what's up, dude? Sick Headlights. AJ Grizzly. Yeah, so that's the reason why we wanted to start doing these. So AJ's question was, seeing this makes me more confident in buying your clothes. Didn't know you were real. And I think that's sometimes there's a disconnect between a lot of brands. We're real. I'm fucking here every day. I'm in Boise, Idaho right now. I'm actually at my house in my basement. So, Jared Brooks on YouTube asked, when are you going to drop the new flannel colors? Okay. So this is crazy, but tomorrow, we have a new flannel dropping and it's Black Friday. So, you know what I mean? You can snag it, during Black Friday. So we're stoked about that. And if you wanted to know what color it is, I'll tell you right now, it's red and it's fucking sick. Does a custom seat go towards the giveaway too? Got a very helpful phone call talking options this morning. Custom seats do go towards the giveaway. Certain amount of them are capped to go towards the giveaway. Everything else is dollar for dollar. Seats are just different because the way that it all works. Hunter says, I use your gloves to smoke Harleys daily. All right, for sure. Shout out from AZ. What's up, Arizona? This guy right here, he's looking for a chrome pulley for a 05 Dyna. Has anybody got a lead on that? Avilar says, any vest in the future? We've talked about doing vest, but it's gotta be done by the right company, and we're not a vest company. So I really only know one that I would even do vest with. I hope whoever gets the bike loves it more than my Frankenstein painted. I don't know what that means. Brittany says, love the shirts, but would love tees to sport while I ride. Yeah, I mean, most women just wear the men's shirts too. They are unisex. So Steven Frunze tattoo shirts are sick, dude. I'll buy regardless if I win in a giveaway. Great merch. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. Darth Rogue says, thanks, guys. Next question. Will flannels get restocked tonight for the Black Friday sale? No. So our flannels are limited, and we don't bring them back. We've talked about bringing them back, and honestly, I think if I held a vote and asked everyone, hey, should we bring certain flannels back? Do you care? And everyone voted on it, then I'd be down. But I know some people like the fact that you can't get it. We only have so many. One question is, will you guys ever do pop-ups in popular cities? We've thought about it. We thought about doing a tour. I would love to take a bunch of bands and just do random pop-ups all over the place. Free show. I think that would be super sick. Andrew, it's not too late to enter. You have 22 days left. So how do you enter? There's two ways. The first way is every $1 you spend on the site from now and for 22 days is one entry to win. And the other way is you can send us a letter for free. You put your stamp on it, and there's the rules on the site. You put your name, your address, all that shit on a letter on a little card, and we do get them. We get a lot. So you can do it that, and you don't have to spend $1. But I'll be honest, it's honestly easier to just spend $1 on a sticker or $2. Andrew on YouTube, he says, damn, Vato shaved the bars off during No Shave November. Yes, I did shave it off. I turned 40 in March. So March 26th. And I was feeling fucking old. I was looking in the mirror. I'm like, dude, why do I look so fucking old? But you shave the mustache off and people stop respecting you. You know what I mean? OMG Shannon says cut the tees into crops. It's for the ladies. Yeah, you can cut them into crops. That's what she does. This guy says, I only wear Born Scum. Hey, me too. I still wear band shirts and shit too. Malice Scout says maybe a denim vest would be easier. That would be sick. Yeah, for sure. When's the first show at the warehouse? Fuck. So we just got like another section of the warehouse. We just like extended over to another. It's the same building, but like we have more. And we were talking about doing a venue here, but I'm like, I think we're just gonna do like one-off shows and shit here. And I don't know when the first show is. Are you here? Is that Elang 2144? Are you here in Idaho too? Hey, Jackie G. Every time I feel like every time we go to Vegas, we see someone with it on. Steven Gear says 18 shirts daily wear. Fuck yeah. That's rad. We love seeing those closets. John Blank on Facebook says, do you have a store in Boise to go to? No, we do not. We print everything in-house in Boise, here in Boise, Idaho. We fulfill everything in Boise, but we don't have like a storefront right now. Michael Douglas on Facebook says, have you considered doing a football style jersey? I don't know about football style. I've definitely talked about basketball jerseys, talked about hockey jerseys. A football jersey would be sick too. I'm not like, I don't watch sports. I'm not into sports at all. So like jerseys just never anything that come across on my style board, but it should, because I'm not the only fucking person here. So Jared Brooks, vote on the flannels or make them a restyle or 2.0. Yeah, that's what. So our first flannel was called the Beatdown, and we talked about bringing it back. Like the first flannel to our current flannel is so different that I feel like our flannels are so much better now, that we would love to. We've talked about doing that one at least at the minimum, because that flannel from now until like the most up to date ones is just such a different flannel, and I don't like that. I didn't like that one as much, and that's why like when we put out a product, like I try to like keep dialing it in more and more and more till it gets to this point that it's so good that I feel like it can't get better. And that's why I would love to bring the Beatdown back. I love the colors of it, and I know a lot of you guys didn't get it because it sold out so fast. Rockabilly Ronnie says, best shirts in the business, just ordered 2 more. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We love hearing that. That's why we do this. That's the only reason why. Any plans for a purple and black flannel? Absolutely. Always. I don't know if I designed a black and purple one. So we've got multiple releases all into next year. And I don't remember if I did purple and black. I believe I did do a purple and black actually. So I design all the flannels. I design all the plaids myself. And then I design all the tags, and then like everything I do all of that shit. It was just kind of, yeah, I'm not trying to, it's just, it's a lot of work. And I did it last year. So I forget which ones are coming out. It's just kind of how it is. Any Oregon State stickers coming out? No, but I'm gonna write it down because I don't know why I don't have that. It's just a matter of me not making it. But yeah, fuck yeah. I don't know where you're at, but I forgot what that barbecues place is called in Portland. Shit's delicious. B-ball and hockey jerseys would be sick, Hunter said. Yeah, that's what I think. I think so too. Apparatus Smoke Shop says, we neighbors. Where you at? Like down the street from my house? This guy D-Dub from I don't know the rest of that. Ofo Mag rolled into a tattoo shop in South Georgia. Was stoked to see a fellow with a scum shirt on. Then found out he was from Baco too. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's always a small world. I don't know who's in here from Bakersfield, but shout out to Bakersfield, hometown. Any plans for leather gear? I don't have any plans for leather gear. You know, most of our gear has to do around things that like one, usually like if we'll try to make them in house, um, or figure out a way to do something in house. Uh, but I don't wear leather. I guess that's the other thing. Like wallets, I know what you mean, like wallets and stuff. It's really like finding the right person to do it too, because I feel like leather stuff, belts, all that stuff. I would really like American made across the board on that stuff. Splitting Lane says, "Love all the threads, bro. Got to get a seat from you soon." Yes, you do. If you don't have one, um, you need one. Makes your bike look cool. I love them. I think they're the best riding seat that there is. I've done what I do, 900 miles straight, no problems. I mean, my ass was fucking great. I don't think I could have done it without it. When will red flannels be back on the site? Um, let's see. Midnight. If you're watching this, you're gonna know. I don't know if I'm gonna post this, so no one else will know, but red flannels will be back on the site tonight at midnight. Or at least by no, no, no. It will be by 8 AM tomorrow. The flannels will be on there. That's when the new flannel comes out. It's red. E13 Design says no one has done the VW GTI plaids. Car market is huge. Don't know why no one has made them. You know, like for me with the plaids, I'm always trying to come up with something, I guess, original-ish. I build my plaids from scratch. So I totally forgot the GTIs had it. I remember the rabbits and those had it. That was sick. Yeah, no, I mean that would be sick for sure. Hunter says, not shout out to Oildale. Fuck it. Shout out to Oildale. What the fuck? Hey, people in Bakersfield that live in Oildale rep that shit hard. They love that shit. Big shout out from Mesquite, Nevada, brother. Always riding out here with Born Scum shirts. Always getting compliments. Keep pushing this brand. Hey, I don't plan on stopping, man. I think next year is our 13th year, which is pretty nuts. That's nuts to me. Honestly, when I started it, I never thought that it would continue going this long, and it did. So, I mean, I started it just for fun as kind of like more of a joke. And then I got serious about it really, really quick. JSP23 says, got a seat from y'all for my Bob. Rode from Virginia Beach to Savannah, Georgia on it. Is that far? I don't know if that's far. Malice Scout said, which model seat did you do 900 miles on? That's badass. So I flew out to Arizona. I don't know where the fuck I was at. I was way down there in Arizona, and I rode the stock seat. So it was a Road Glide CVO ST, and I rode the stock seat like, for like 7 hours back to Bakersfield. And then I was like, there's no way. Like, I'm not going to be able to ride this shit back from Bakersfield to Idaho. So I had my wife send me a road sofa, which now I don't think that I needed to have a road sofa. I think they're very comparable. I think I'll probably do it again this summer with just the step up and be stoked about it. Curtis Motley says, what's up from Las Vegas? What's up? Facebook comment says flannel that's camo with light brown OD green pinstripes would be bitchin'. I'd buy 3. Yeah, I've actually put together some. I love fucking camo. If you guys don't know, I fucking love camo, and I put together some camo plaids, and I feel like they just never hit. Like it feels weird because I'm like, it's not. That's not like a flannel, but I guess it is. John Blank on Facebook says, "Love your clothing. I have 10 shirts. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. Uh, that's rad. Always." Jared Brooks says, "Is there going to be any new hat styles? Designs? Next year there will be for sure." Chris Paget said, "You need short sleeve plaid shirts." Yes, the fuck we do. 100%. Working on that. Working on that, Chris. Hopefully next summer. Let's say that. Mike Parks, did I miss the bike giveaway? No, you're 22 days early. Jared Brooks on YouTube says needs Oklahoma. I'm going to write that down too. Maybe I can have them up this weekend. Nick Robertson over on Facebook says, "These shirts, bro, fire emojis." Fuck yeah. Thank you. Jared Brooks on YouTube says, "Will we get see any style of jacket in the future? Windbreaker, shop jacket, fleece, or line jacket?" Yeah, no, I think we should do windbreakers for sure. I don't know why we never did them. We do print in-house, but windbreakers, there's not a lot of good windbreakers out there. I feel like it needs to be built from the ground up on those. Hey, Bill Zorn says, "Love your brand. Thanks for the free flannel too." Hey, dude, you're welcome. And I hope that you liked it. Cut by Caesar. Who won that last Harley that was raffled? Oh, shit. Off the top of my head, I don't know his name. We flew out to Texas and delivered it. Whoever that was, super rad. Actually, I locked the keys in my rental car too, which sucked. But we flew out there, met him at a Harley, got it delivered pretty quick. E13 Design says that huge sticker is dope, by the way. Great idea. So I was making those for a personal project, and I thought, I bet someone else wants one of these huge things. So we put them up. Super rad for trailers and other shit, bike trailers, whatever. New Jersey, by the way. Oh, it's okay. Did I see Nixon Ventures 208? Did I see something that this was the last bike giveaway? No. You have 22 days, Nixon, until we have that announcement. This one, I'll bring it back too. If you guys, we're doing this announcement was more for this weekend. Black Friday starts, so at midnight tonight, the store will turn on basically automatic discounts, and all the tees are going to be 40% off. Flannels are going to be marked down. Everything, literally every single thing is going to be on sale. Plus, we're going to have a new drop tomorrow during Black Friday. Seems like a bad idea, but we'll see how that works. I'm excited about it. Andrew SG40 says, "More flannels, please." I agree. We need a ton more. Gillang Metal says, "Hello, brother. What's up?" Who's this? It says m.rtincl.i says, "What the fuck? My friend's dad owns this company." Okay, that's crazy. That must be me. Do you know my children? Martin Clan 299. That's what this is, another one over here on YouTube. It says, "My close friend's dad is a founder." Shelby Hatch on Facebook says, "Love your merch. You guys up in Idaho or Bakersfield?" We are in Idaho. We still go to Bakersfield quite often, I feel like. Person on Instagram said you should make patches of the skull logo. We have them. I think they're on the site right now, actually. Cool. Well, I'm gonna throw this up one more time. Couple of things. Midnight tonight, this turns on. Black Friday sale, up to 40% off the entire website. Um, I know some people, you go to see these Black Friday sales and they're like up to 40% off, and you go to it and there really isn't shit at 40%. But that's why I wanted to do every single t-shirt is 40% off. And I don't know how much or everything else is off the top of my head, but everything is marked down significantly. So it's going to be first come, first serve. So your sizes will sell out. They do every year. So just jump on there and grab those. Also, 22 days left. 22 days left, and this bike could be yours. So everything you're buying during Black Friday goes towards this, and I'm going to deliver it. So I'm hoping one of you guys win. I'll be fucking stoked. So thanks for jumping on here, guys. I'm out of here. It's almost my bedtime. And yeah, looking forward to Black Friday and hooking you guys up. And I'm glad you guys jumped on here to talk.